back to the channel, Jack of All Trades, and today I'm going to be working on a new project. I've got to set the Camaro aside and work on a pressing project that a customer has dropped off. I've been needing to get it done for a while. Unfortunately, if you see, let me pan down here, got a back brace on. So my back went out on me a couple days ago. I was down for about 2 days. It was pretty bad. Could hardly move, could hardly like get out of bed. I've got a bad back. I've got all kinds of back issues. I've had back issues for a while, and it just finally caught up to me. All the work I've been doing just finally caught up to me. Working on the house that we've been working on and doing this stuff here and just moving around, it just finally it got me. I went to the chiropractor, so hopefully I'll be back into good shape. Hopefully it will, these guys can get me actually 100%, because I've never really been back to 100% with my back. I'm 41, so I mean, I've had issues. 10 years ago was probably one of the worst I ever went through, and this was probably right there at that same level. So anyways, enough about me. I've got to put this project on the back burner because I've got to get this bike painted. It's this Harley. It's got the inner and outer fairing, the saddle bags, stretch bags. I've had to do some body work. I started on it yesterday. It was my first day back in the shop, and got some stuff done on it. So basically, I'm just going to show y'all, give y'all a quick update on the Camaro, and show you what I'm working on this bike. And that'll be today's video. Alright guys, stay with me. Alright, as y'all know, I've got the graphic on here. I'm going to have to go back through and do some more wet sanding in some spots, but for now, she is where she is. You'll see the newest addition. She's got a windshield. Look at that. Got to do some figuring out on my cold air intake because I do not want it to be sucking in air just over here. I want to drill a hole down through that area and actually get it down up in that cavity right in here, so it'll be truly sucking in some cooler air. So that's nice. That's definitely a nice addition. And we have the back on. Unfortunately, it's got to come back off because you'll notice this gap right here as opposed to that gap. It's too tight. So I didn't realize when I put it on that it wasn't centered. There's a lot of room for moving around, and I didn't get it on the centered. So as of right now, she is what she is. But my son did put on the door seals the other day, or not the other day, just yesterday. Oh, got a seat in here, got some carpet in here, looking like a car again. Quick update on this bike that I'm painting. This actually came out pretty good. Obviously there's a bunch of dirt nibs in it because, you know, I paint my garage, and it's funny, today I was on Facebook Marketplace looking at my post that I have for advertisement, right? And I got this guy makes a comment on there. Wow, I just spent $150,000 on my paint booth. I didn't know I could just spray out of my garage. That's what I say to you, bitch. Is it showroom quality? Not at the moment. Can it be? Yeah, it can be. You don't need $150,000. It's probably the same kind of guy that thinks you need to have a $800, $900, $1,300 fucking spray gun to get a good paint job. So those kind of people out there, haters will be hating, whatever. But look at that. A little bit of wet sand and buff. It's a little extra work, but guess what? I didn't spend $150,000 to make a spray booth. And that's just on a spray booth. I've got a whole shop here with all kinds of other stuff I do in here. Like I said, it's a little extra work. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little extra work because, you know, so before I can paint, I've got to clean the shop, try and mitigate as much dirt as I possibly can. And right out here in the alleyway, what do we have? Dirt. My airflow is this direction. So I've got to wet all this dirt down to try and mitigate a lot of dirt from flying through here. Wet the floors down, you know, just typical DIY kind of stuff. But hey, look. Does that look hideous? Or does that look pretty damn professional? And this is actually pretty good. This came out good. A little slight orange peel, but that's alright. It's all going to get sanded because I got to do graphics on here anyways. So, and that's not having a $150,000 spray booth. So, whatever. Sorry you spent $150,000. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I had a spray booth, I'd be using it. For sure. Because that cuts down a lot of the extra work on the back end. Do I have $150,000 to put on a spray booth? Do you have $150,000 to put on a spray booth? Because I sure as shit don't. If you do, hey, donate to the channel. I'll build me a spray booth. I don't know where. I guess I have to put it back here somewhere. I'm running out of space on this property. But anyhow, what I'm doing right now is a little bit of maintenance. I've been neglecting this for a while. Taking my gun apart. Got to clean it. She's a little grimy, a little gritty. I've been cleaning on a little bit. She's looking pretty clean. Got the little trigger and the hook part up on top up there, up in there. So that's all I'm doing. And then I gotta wet sand these parts because I gotta get those ready for doing a graphic. Oh, one other thing. So on the Camaro, when I did that little graphic on there, I used this as my spray brush to spray on that highlight. Well, I lost the cap for the damn thing. I'll put it down right here. Hold on. I lost the cap for the paint cup, which kind of sucks. I don't know how the hell I lost it, but I lost it. So the little paint cup, there's a little metal cap that goes on there. It looks like a quarter. If you see it hiding somewhere in one of my videos, let me know. But thankfully it's got a backup siphon, so I can use that. It's whatever. So anyways, that's the master airbrush kit right there. I'm not going to say this is the best airbrush in the world. I'm not going to say it's the worst airbrush in the world. I'm not an airbrush artist. I'm trying to get into airbrushing a little bit, use it to my advantage to, you know, do little things here and there, which is nice. But I went ahead and spent 60 bucks from Amazon, ordered it this morning, and guess what? It's in my possession right now. Don't like Jeff Bezos, but holy shit. So this one's the Badger, or Patriot, I guess I used to call it. I don't know. I've been reading a lot of reviews and seeing a lot of stuff about this. It actually feels really nice. The trigger pull on it, the depression for air, and then the pullback is just so smooth compared to the Masters. Another thing is the tip. You know, the needle is pretty big. From what I hear, this lays down a lot of paint, so we'll see. It looks like you can still get a fairly fine line, which I'm not doing little detailed, you know, drawing. I just need something to shade maybe do some lines, or if I do, you know, maybe I can start getting good at doing skulls, or who the fuck, I don't know. This should get me there. If not, it was only a $60 gun. This will serve some type of purpose. Only drawback I can see, it doesn't hold a whole lot of paint. It's kind of a fairly small cup. But you know what? Let's do a comparison here. I mean, honestly, I guess you could say this is, you know, a smaller cup, but honestly, looking at it, I mean, shit. Same size diameter. The only thing is this bowl comes down further, as this one tapers a lot at the bottom, but looks like a lot of paint will fit up inside there. So, honestly, now that I'm looking at it, doesn't look like that'd be a, you know, big of a deal. Worst case scenario, I can bust the Masters back out and go with this bad boy. I can't say nothing bad about the Masters. It works. You know, it got the job done what I was trying to do. I'm not an airbrush artist. So anyway, so unfortunately I can't use this one yet because they've got their own little adapter that you got to get for a 1/4 inch line for my air hose. So I think it's gonna be in tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't know. But anywho, it's pretty cool. It's actually a snazzy little box. Okay. It's not an Iowata, but whatever. I'll probably get one eventually. 93. I definitely highly recommend if anybody out there is looking to get into paint, and get you some kind of paint cup system. I know it's a little pricey getting into it sometimes, but man, having this here is phenomenal. You know, you can actually save. I got a little bit of black paint in here, which I'm probably going to use because I found a spot that I need to go back and re-hit. The only thing I can recommend is don't reuse these cups after you clear coat. If you put base coat, that's fine, you can clean it out well enough. This clear coat, I made the mistake once because it's clear coat. That's clear coat after it's been sitting. But there's a film on here. It doesn't look like it, but there's a film on here, and I've had that stuff. You'll never get it clean enough, and it'll just break up. And then next thing you know, you're shooting out globs of clear coat into your clear coat and paint and everything else. Ask me how I know. She don't want to come off. Another nice thing to have is this like little squirt bottle, so that way you're not having to typically go down in here and lay down a bunch of crap just to clean your gun. This is a deep cleaning I have not done yet on this gun, so that's the only reason why I'm using so much. Trying to get a really good cleaning off of it. Unfortunately, my GoPro died yesterday, so this is what y'all getting. So the striping that you're seeing in there, I was having issues with my airbrush gun. It looks worse on camera than it does like with your naked eye. The cameras pick it up really well. So my new Badger airbrush gun, the Patriot, wasn't liking shooting the candy no matter how much I thinned it. So I ended up going back to my little Masters cheapie, and it shot it way better. So not complaining about the Badger, just saying works great. I love it. Just couldn't get it to shoot candy, and I thinned and thinned and thinned. I was like, any thinner it's going to be less than water. So I don't know what the issue was. I cleaned it and cleaned it and cleaned it, and still couldn't get the damn thing to go. Sorry, I'm looking at this. I put the candy within some of this black. I don't know if this camera picks it up. It's actually kind of a nice looking color. This is stuff I left out overnight. I just mixed it together, making a Kool-Aid. Huh. Anywho, we'll make this the end of the video, guys. Just giving y'all an update of what's going on. Next video is going to be me painting these parts here. Or if I decide to just go ahead and throw this whole video together, I don't know. But I'm going to try and make this the end of the video. If it's not, then there will be another end of the video. But anywho, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment, hit that notification bell. And don't forget, go back through some of my old videos. You'll see my merch store on Teespring. It's legit. I've ordered it myself. So hit your boy up over there. Make some donations by buying some merch. And shit, appreciate you. Take it easy.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.